Welcome everyone, this is Odyssey Part 18 recap. In the last episode, we shared the last moments of Leonidas, Kassandra told us a bit more about her mother, and we uncovered an ancient secret forge. If you enjoy what you see, please drop a like and subscribe. Let's play some Odyssey. Welcome back everyone for more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and we resume right where we left it after we entered this forge to upgrade the spear of Leonidas. We're back out to talk to Herodotus and hopefully go after the cult, find Kassandra's mother, and finally unveil the truth about Alexios.
Time to talk! You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive!
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
I just can't believe what happened. I could not make the decision to fight him. I mean, it's Kassandra's little brother. You don't fight your little brother, right? Well, maybe you do. I never had a little brother. But anyway, I think we took the right decision. Sorry. And now we're gonna go after the cultist. Right after we talk to Herodotus. Look at that view. Isn't that the game of the year? And there's something attacking us, a boar! Oh, what a joke. Away from me, boar! Alright. Let's reach the boat. And see what Herodotus has to say about it.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right, there was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Kassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Okay. Quest completed, memories of walking, 12,000 XP. New quest, multiple quests accepted. Let's check them out. So, quest panel. Oh wow, yeah, from the shadows. The Delian League. Okay, it's the entire League quests. The Road to Symposium. Welcome to Athens. And then the Spear of Leonidas. To upgrade it, collect artifacts fragments 1 on 3. Okay. So I guess we're not gonna rush ourselves to fight all the cultists, or we'll never finish that story. We'll just keep on with Welcome to Athens, which is far away, as you can see it, 1700 meters, whatever that is. And I'll check on the map. That's right over there. Welcome to Athens, level 33, we're barely 33. It's a good thing that I've been playing offline to make us reach that level. You can see that the forge on the Isle of Andros is marked now. And yes, I will glitch it. And I'll see you right there in a heartbeat.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become
We
divided!
are divided, and the Spartans are winning. Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came.
Stay back!
She's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Kassandra.
Welcome, Kassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There is an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do, exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
So we learned a great deal of what's going on. Made a bunch of XP. Multiple quests accepted. So we have to run a bunch of errands for Pericles before we can enter the symposium and ask our question about our mother and find more clues. Go to Metiochos' estate. Meet Phidias at his workshop. I like this one because it's all golden, as you can see. This one is purple only. And this one is purple too. We're gonna start by the closest one, a venomous encounter. Pericles mentioned a colleague named Metiochos who missed an appointment. To enter the symposium, Kassandra needed to find him. Very well. Let's find that guy. He must be in trouble for sure. So this is Athens. Looks pretty nice if you ask me. I thought these guys were real soldiers for a second. Wow. So, 75 meters. That way! Yes, there must be multiple side quests to fulfill here. I'll just focus us on the main one. What? What happened? Let's try to find a way in. There's nothing here. Here. That's a door. Oh no, it's closed too. Maybe if we go up. And here we are. Let's try to be stealthy about it. Oh, snakes! Snakes means fire. This one is going to die. There we go. More snakes everywhere. Wow. I don't know. Put them there. But he really wanted the slave to die. I think we're good. I'm going to loot them all. And free the prisoner.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Alright, Meteoros. Let's take care of these bandits. Can you imagine how they were living back then? Tying up people, throwing snakes around them? Oh my god. I like how they interacted with all these people in the middle of Athens. It could have been a straightforward...
Pericles is proud to talk about.
It could have been a straightforward sentence like, follow me and we'll find out your mother. But they send us all throughout the city, apparently, in that part of the city first. And it really shows you that Athens back then wasn't as magnificent as it is now. It took time to build
There has
it.
to be a clue around here somewhere.
Alright, let's go for the clues. Yep, the clues are snakes! Burning! Are they? That should do it. Alright, let's take care of them. They're all dead. They're all dead. I tried to play nice, but...
Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Now's the time to strike. Pericles' corrupt friend Metiochos has been oppressing the poor for too long. Take these snakes. You know what you have to do. Metiochos will just be the first. Remember the words of Cleon. And let them inspire Saul to greatness. Sounds like that Cleon is part of the cult if you ask me. So we have one more clue to find, which should be down there.
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and the body. All here.
Poor Actis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiojos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
Best
Alright,
out of sight.
where's this guy? Whoa! Snakes ahead? There must be more snakes. We need to be very careful. Try to get this guy from behind, being stealthy. I didn't see that snake. We haven't been revealed. He really protect himself with more snakes. There we go. It's the end for you. Oh!
You'll feel the sting of my
Can you believe that snake? Parade? Take this! I'm gonna try to poison him. That's not gonna be easy. Because his name is the Poisoner, so poison damage must be reduced for him. Heal? Devastating shot?
You can't stop me.
I believe I can. We're almost there. Last one, and he's down.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
We just have to report now. To Metiojos? That was hell of a quest. Imagine that.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Alright. Quest completed. A venomous encounter. I like how they name the quests too. It's so good in this game. Well, that's about it for this episode. If you enjoy what you see, like that view of this beautiful Athens back in the days, please drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.